Manchester United have had their worst season in over 50 years, finishing 15th place and losing the Europa League final to Spurs. So I become the new sporting director to help Ruben Amorim make Man United the world's best team once again. I'll be in charge of signing the players the manager wants, contracts, and scouting of players. To complete this challenge, we need to win the Premier League and all 3 European trophies. Yes, the Conference League, the Europa League, and the Champions League. But the Glazers still own the club, so this is not going to be easy. They will take 40% of the money we receive from transfers because they want to build a big new stadium, which will cost billions of dollars. And remember, if we're not in the Champions League, then big players are not going to want to join the club. We are starting with live points, so we have the Europa League final. We know the result of this. We do lose, but it was not 2-1. And the game they decide to actually turn up in, the final game, 2-0 against Villa. What a joke. And that is a 15th place finish. All other games were the correct result, so this is how the league is lucky. Honestly, Newcastle very, very lucky to get 5th there. And this is the squad we finished this season with. There is a lot to do to this. A lot of players to leave. Ruben, of course, is getting them to play this current formation and system. And look, he needs the players to be able to do that. The Glazers and Jim Ratcliffe give me the money, and I certainly will buy the players Ruben wants. So we do kick season 2 off with the GOAT leaving. That's not really a meme anymore, is it? Because it's actually quite good. It's Anthony leaving to Leipzig for 30 million. If he did stay, then he wouldn't be good again. Another player that Ruben Amorim wants gone, it's Jadon Sancho going to Juventus for 40 million. That's quite a good amount of money. Now Malacia, he doesn't see a place for him in his side. 8 million to Brighton. Lindelof to Valencia. And now this is honestly quite realistic because Erik ten Hag wants his goalkeeper back. He's off to Bayer Leverkusen for just under 30 million. Rashford went to Barcelona, by the way, for 35 million. Garnacho went to Napoli for 40 million. I feel here at Napoli with Scott McTominay, this guy's going to cut. So after all those sales, our budget is actually only 125 million. Of course, the Glazers take 40% of all the money we got from those players. And the budget they gave me originally was not that much because we're, of course, not in the Champions League, but even the Europa League. Now, I think we know who our first signing is going to be. Matheus Cunha from Wolves. IRL, we're just waiting for the here we go. By the time you're watching it, he probably is a Manchester United player. And just like IRL, he has a £62 million release clause, and that is what we're going to pay. Here he is in the United shirt. Ruben wanted Cunha, so we got him here for 62 million. And boom, there he is in the side, already looking stronger. We have Fernandes and Cunha at the 2 number 10s. You can see why Amorim is using this system. It works so well at Sporting, and this season, I guarantee Cunha does really well as Bruno. Honestly, last season, the defense wasn't horrible. It was quite good, especially with De Ligt when he was fit. Joro, an extremely exciting young defender. Very, very good for his age. I mean, Harry Maguire, this guy really has made a name for himself now. But we all know what the problem was. This team just cannot score goals, especially with Rasmus Højlund up top. I may or may not have on the back of this shirt right now. So it's very clear that we need a new striker. Someone like Victor Osimhen, someone who is going to back them goals, and signing someone who has another release clause. Look, it's 65 million. That is a steal. Of course, he does not want to stay in Napoli. They need to sell him. There'll be some big clubs like Chelsea wanting this guy. But the question is, does he want to join Manchester United? Same thing goes for Victor Gyökeres. Of course, Amorim wants this guy. He would fit his system perfectly. He played in it at Sporting and did very well. Another release clause for 62 million. Same as Cunha. A year older than Osimhen. Look, if we design either one of these strikers, they would score so many goals, especially with Cunha and Bruno behind them. But I approached their agent to ask if they're interested in signing, and they say a fat no. As long as Man United are outside the Champions League, they are not interested in signing. That kind of leaves us with one option here. We've got Liam Delap, who Chelsea are interested, United are interested in. Of course, had a very good season last, scoring lots of goals. It's a 30 million release clause, which is a lot less than his market value. He has a lot less experience than the other two, but right now, here's our best option. We've paid the 30 million, negotiating the contract. He wants a release clause, which we will say yes to. But if we're not in the Champions League in 2 seasons' time, he will want to leave. Which, to be honest, I think that is pretty fair. There he is in the lineup now. Very good young striker, but with that reputation of young players, is he going to be another flop? Now, Ruben has informed me that the next position he wants is a centre-back, but specifically Inacio from Sporting. Now, great shout by Ruben. We know exactly why he wants Emerson because he was managing him at Sporting. Probably signed the guy. He's got a left foot. We could sign him between 34 and 42 million. And we get Ruben, his man, getting the job done for 39.2 million. He's going to go straight into the side above Euro. We're going to put him in the middle. As he has the left foot, probably actually going to play here a lot because Martinez seems to spend most of the season injured. So after 3 signings, we're left with 21 million. We have spent more than 125. So if it wasn't for the season ticket sales and the game giving us more, we wouldn't have been able to make that last one. Which we're in a little bit of a situation because if we check out Amarin's list he gave us, there's still a centre mid he wants, a left wing back, a goalkeeper. Because remember, we sold Onana and Bayanda is our goalkeeper right now. That's not good. And he specifically wants Emerson as a centre mid from Atlanta, who'd cost around 35, and Barco as a left wing back from Brighton, who would cost around 28. And for the goalkeeper, Joan Garcia from Espanyol, who would cost close to 60. But look, as we're desperate for a goalkeeper, I've gone out and signed Milinkovic Savic, however you say his name, from Torino for 14 million. Now, I have just pulled off an incredible transfer. Now, this is what I'm the sporting director. This is why they hired me. Barco on loan from Brighton for 1 year. So I've managed to get him 4 out of 5 positions, 4 out of 5 players on his list for under 150 million. I think we've done pretty well there. Okay, we're here in January and we are 8th place in the league. Okay, that is actually perfect, in fact, because we need to win all 3 European trophies, which means this season we need to qualify for the Conference League, not the Europa League. We may actually have to finish 7th. I don't know. I mean, the only other competition for us to check right now is the Carabao Cup, and where the heck did we get knocked out? The round of 3 to Ipswich on penalties. Great. But the times are bad right now, but it's going to get a whole lot better, and this team has got a whole lot better in rating. Well, I say that. Delap's gone up by 2. That's about it. Okay, what about the stats? Who is our top goal scorer? Could have guessed it. 11 for Fernandez. But look at this. Hoyland. This is what you should be doing. 11 in 16 for Delap. He's officially so far not a flop. And in 16, 5 goals for Cunha. That's pretty good. But where are the assists for Bruno and Cunha? They're coming for Barco, apparently. Okay, that's pretty good. And Luke Shaw. At the end of the season, with 2 games left to play, we are 7th place. In fact, we only need 1 more point to confirm that place over Chelsea. City have won the league. Nice. Spurs 2nd somehow. Wow. They did finish 17th last year. But guys, we're in an FA Cup final. We have an opportunity to win Ruben Amorim his first trophy against Arsenal. Knocking out Spurs in the semis. For this game, we have our squad available, but Martinez is not injured, got a suspension. So in comes Euro. Oh, not straight away. Please not straight away. Martinelli, shoot. Oh, come on. They might have already won the game. But look, we're not going to give up like that. Just give the ball to Bruno Fernandes. See if he can score a screamer. Bruno hits it. Oh, what a save. Now Saka for Arsenal. Oh, it's 2-0. Are you kidding me? Shesko with the goal, which is very realistic because they have signed him. Bruno. Oh, he's dribbling so good. A nice pass there to Delap, who beats his man. Oh, he had so much more space to go into. Give the ball back to Bruno. Let this guy cook right before halftime. Can we get this goal? It's Delap. It's through for 1. Get in. 2-1. Man United back in it. Bruno. Oh, wow. We have all this space. Look at this. Liam Delap is in behind to get his second to make it 2-2. Is it the post? And it goes in. Little bit lucky there. Just a tad. But come on, United. We're back in it. Oh, you're a great tackle, Barco. Bruno. Now he finds Delap. He's in again. He's got this space. On his left. Oh, it's a hat-trick. Liam Delap puts Man United ahead. Ruben Amorim's men with the comeback. And that's it. It's over. We win 3-2. Liam Delap hat-trick, yet Bruno Fernandes gets the man of the match. He must have got all 3 assists. Let me know in the comments if he did. If so, Volley deserved to lift this. Man United, FA Cup champions, Amorim's first trophy. And after 38 games now, the Premier League is finished. We finished 7th place. In fact, Chelsea finished 10th. They fell off. That should be the Conference League now next season, which is big. But a massive improvement there. 57 points. Still not great. 11 losses. That's a whole lot better than like 19 or whatever we got. 19 goals, 8 assists. Bruno Fernandes. You saw in the last game how good he is. Delap, 19 goals. Very good. 11-1 for Cunha. I'd say that's a success. Whoa, hold up a minute. 10 goals in 21 for Hoyland. Someone must be learning off Delap. Unfortunately, it's not a loan to buy, so we will be losing losing Barco on loan. But he got 7 assists and 1 goal, which is very good. Now, no shock to how we start season number 3. It's Barco signing officially now, permanently from Brighton. But Luke Shaw is going their way, plus 36 million. So this guy was not cheap. Now, a bit of a shock transfer, but Bruno Fernandes has left. He has joined Al Hilal for 100 million, which is quite a big deal for us. Of course, the fee is a lot of money. We, of course, only received 60% of that, so we have 108 million. But the thing is, Amarin doesn't actually want me to replace him because we have Zertsky, who's going to just slot into that position, and we have Ahmad and Mason Mount on the bench. So where we will make a signing, this is the player Amarin wants, is Edison from Atlanta. And that is the deal done. Amarin gets his man, and that was 38 million. We have the Community Shield final here, and we get smashed by City. Nice. We have 79 million in the budget. But with those 2 signings, technically only 1, I think this team is fine. Very good defense, the bench is strong, and the starting 11. That should be a top 4 side. It really should. Now in January, we are actually in the top 4. We are 3rd place in the league with only 2 defeats. That is pretty good. We're not in the Carabao Cup. We got knocked out to Liverpool. In fact, we got smashed by Liverpool. Only 1 injury in the starting 11 to Delict. Delo is injured as well. But the ratings are looking pretty strong. This side is very good. But the interesting bit, the stats. How are the goals going in? 19 in January for Delap. That is very good. Now remember, if we don't get Champions League this season somehow, then Delap is off next year. Anya is doing very well. And Zertsky. They have 2 count positions, just get loads of goals. And to be fair, Emerson, what a signing. 8 goals, 1 assist. That's very good. But how are we doing in the Conference League? Well, we're not actually in the Conference League. We're in the Europa League, and we're 3rd in the table, which is very, very frustrating. We need to win all 3 European trophies, the Conference League, the Europa League, and the Champions League. So this season is our opportunity to win the Europa League. We need to get that done. The next season, we need to somehow sabotage our season so we finish like 8th place. I'm sure our big players are going to be happy about that. But straight to the Europa League round of 16, we have Lask, and we have some injuries there in the side, but away from home, first leg, it's a 1-0 win. Now the second leg, okay, simple stuff. We're in a quarterfinal. Now Real Sociedad in the quarterfinal. There's a full team capable of playing the first leg, which is at home, and we win 3-1. Liam Delap with a hat-trick. So we do have a 2-goal lead, but I'm going to sim it. Delap, come on, score another hat-trick here. Okay, we don't even score. We lose 1-0, but we're just about in the semi-final. And we have Napoli, who we played in the league stage and beat. We could actually get Villa in the final. First leg at home, a 2-1 win. And for the second leg, it's a 0-0 draw. We are in a Europa League final, and we're facing Roma as they knocked out Villa 3-2. But this is a great chance to tick off one of those European trophies and get in the Champions League. But in fact, that's not actually the only final we have this season. We have another FA Cup final, and it's Spurs. This is a big chance to get revenge. We're not going to be the club to let Spurs win their 2nd trophy. Now, I do know they won trophies for the Europa League, but that was like 15,000 years ago. And an update on the league, we're actually 3rd place, and it looks like we're getting Champions League through that. But look, let's make it 2 in a row. Let's make it 3 in 4. Here's Solanke for Spurs. Højbjerg in behind. What a tackle, Inacio. Here they are again. Solanke against Inacio. Oh, what a signing. Zertsky now in behind for Delap. Look at this. It's got the pace. It's through. Big chance to make it 1. It's Liam Delap. Manchester United lead again in an FA Cup final. Now here's Cunha, who finds Delap to smash it home for the winner, but that's a save by Costa, which is actually one of the goalkeepers he wanted. Ball whipped in now. Header from the corner, and that should be game. And it is. Referee blows. Tottenham, Delict to lift this one. No Bruno. In fact, this season we've done very well without Bruno. And boom. There we go. FA Cup winners, 2 in a row. But now it's time for the big one. Can we tick off a European trophy? Roma in the Europa League final. Zertsky. Zertsky. Can he find Delap? Hits it first time. What a goal. 1-0 United. And of course it's Delap. Zertsky in behind again to Delap. It's 2-0. That's amazing. We cannot let this guy go. He will be here next season. Oh, wow. What a chance. That's a goal back. Minutes left to play. Roma are back in it. We just need to keep the ball now. But let's just go score another goal. Why not? Is Emerson coming forward? He's going to look for Delap, who turns his man. That's nice. Look, Delap. He's done it again. It's a hat-trick in a final. And United are Europa League champions. It's De Ligt to lift it once again. We can now tick off one of the 3 European trophies, the middle one, which is a little bit annoying because now we need to go down a little to get the first. And the Premier League gets wrapped up with us finishing 4th on 73 points. That is a whole lot better than last season. Only 5 defeats, 13 draws, however. Oh my goodness, 41 goals for Liam Delap. Okay, I did doubt this guy slightly, but he is doing exactly what Gyökeres or Osimhen would be doing. And 23 and 10 for Drastic. Bruno didn't do that at all in the first 2, so well done to him. Kanye with 21 and 12. That is very, very good. And what a first season for Emerson as well. I was just about to stop looking, but 17 assists, 2 goals for Barco. That is incredible. Now, season 4 is starting a little strange with Kanye walking away from the club and going to Roma for a 2-year loan. And it just gets stranger because we're seeing Zerski now leave the club. Where's he going? Spurs. Yes, Spurs. Man, I hope Ruben Amorim isn't just going to walk from the club. Ignacio, our best centre-back, is now on loan at Real Madrid. Wait for this. Our best player, Delap, who scored so many goals last season, is now on loan at Chelsea. Yeah, you guys have guessed why. We need to win that Conference League. So we need to get rid of our best players, not permanently. So we finished like 8th place this season and win the Carabao Cup. I'm pretty sure that gets you Conference League. Still a strong team, but definitely a lot weaker. The goals have disappeared because we've got Højlund now. But guys, we need to sign some players. We don't even have any reserves, and this bench sucks. So our first signing is young goalkeeper from Mönchengladbach, Oduro, who had some decent potential. Now a young 20-year-old centre-back, Luca, much needed, 36 million, amazing potential. Never free agent, a guy I forgot to re-sign his contract, so he's back. Now apparently there were 2 Bellinghams in the city of Madrid, 2 different clubs. So we signed Joe Bellingham again for 33 million. Question is this squad weak enough to be able to finish 8th place? I'd say the top 6 teams in the league are stronger than us now. I'm excited about Amad Diallo having a chance in the starting 11 now, same as Kobe Mainu. But the funny thing is, we've kind of strengthened Spurs with letting Zerski go there. Same as Delap at Chelsea. But the thing is, next season, if we win the Conference League, are they even going to want to return? Okay, we're mid-season, win a semi-final of the Carabao Cup. That is good. And in the league, we are 7th place. That might just be perfect, you know? As long as we don't come top 5 and win the FA Cup. If we win the FA Cup, win the Europa League. But don't forget, we are in the Champions League, so where are we? We're 12th. That is actually not bad. We've only lost 1 game. Could we win the Champions League this season, perhaps? Maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but this is how the side is looking. We've got a couple of injuries. No injuries on the bench. 81 now for Bellingham. So who is scoring the goals or not scoring the goals? 9 for Højlund in 27. And Delap's kind of doing all right at Chelsea. That's expected. And then Barco with assists and goals, as always. Apart from that, it's all kind of spread out. Look, we need to win this competition. First leg against Spurs is a 2-0 win. And now the second leg, we lose 1-0, but we're in a final. We're facing Chelsea. And they, of course, have Delap. We did make it out the Champions League. We're qualifying for the playoff round. And we have Atlanta. The first leg was 2-0 to us. And honestly, with a weaker squad now, this is the competition where we might get smashed. Second leg, we lose 4-1. Are you joking? At Old Trafford, we get slapped by Atlanta, and that's it. We're out the Champions League. Final day, Carabao Cup. Our opportunity to get Conference League football. Can't believe I'm saying that. And we, of course, are facing the one and only Liam Delap. Here's Amad, who finds Bellingham. You got it. Back out there for Amad. He finds a run from Bellingham. Can we square that? Nope. Oh, what a save. I've noticed Delap's not actually playing. They've got Jonathan David instead. Oh, I thought that was going to be 1-0. Here's Diallo moving into the box. Is this the opportunity? The shot! Oh, Højlund's hit the post. We keep the ball, though. Here's Job. Out wide to Amad. Get it onto that left foot. Or the pass. It's Rasmus Højlund. Good block. And that is half-time. Here's Goulet. This is a good chance. Ball in behind. David. 1-0 Chelsea. We trail and we need a goal now. Højlund. Nice run. Look at that from Bellingham. Now Højlund. The touch. The finish. It's 1-1. We're straight back in it. So it goes to extra time, and if no team could score, then pens. It's Yellow again on the right. It's been busy. Can he find the pass there to Højlund? He does. Rasmus Højlund, what a goal. He's got his second, and we're winning. He took that so well. We just need to hold on to this lead now, and the trophy will be ours. And that's it. That's full time. It's De Ligt again to lift another trophy. Carabao Cup winners. That's another one. Right, the season's up. We did just lose our last game to Southampton, and we finish 8th place. So we are in the Conference League. I didn't actually expect us to finish that low. 56 points. Got 17 draws. Are you kidding me? Chelsea won the league, probably because of Delap. Looking at the side, Emerson's just come back from injury. That must have been very bad. Højlund as well. Where did the goals come from? Liam Delap at Chelsea, of course. But 16 in 43 for Højlund. That isn't incredible. He's back in 7 days. He had a broken ankle. Okay, so he was injured for quite a bit of time. Mason Mount did good. Barco did good. I'm disappointed about Ahmad and Mainu, both playing at that cam position. Villarreal won the Conference League, beating Nottingham Forest. That is the trophy we need next season. The season 4 kicks off with Savage, the goalkeeper, leaving to go to Roma. It's 31, 81 overall. I thought we need a better goalkeeper. After selling him, we only have 85 million in the budget. Obviously, we're not in the Champions League. To sign a younger goalkeeper, I like the look of James Trafford, currently at Leicester and would cost below 60, which is a lot, but come on, his name is Trafford. Still, he would be perfect. And there he is in the shirt. We have signed him for 58.3. Only 82 overall, but he will do the job. We can't go for anyone crazy because we can't really attract massive players when we're not in the Champions League. And on that same topic, we have a message from Liam Delap saying that he wants to be sold as we're not in the Champions League. And as he only has 10 months left on his contract, if we don't let him leave, then he will go for a free in January. Wow, our best two players, 90 Inacio, 88 Delap, both expiring come end of the season. He's worth 95 million, and we won't even get half of that because the Glazers have put the percentage they take up to 60%. They really want this stadium built, and we're not in the Champions League. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to transfer list this guy. Okay, I cannot believe the team that has bought Liam Delap. I had no control over it. He wanted to go there. It's Liverpool for 118 million, and we're left with 69 million. Okay, the game is genuinely having a laugh. 69 million. Our Rasmus Højlund up top. How does it get any funnier than that? And we've got this dude chilling as the backup. Look, there's a bunch of strikers we could sign. I'm not going to just sign anyone. I want a striker who's going to score goals, make sure we're in the top 4, and win us that Conference League. It is so important. But out of all these players at these big clubs, who is going to want to downgrade to the Conference League? My favorite option right now is Tal for obvious reasons, but Inter, they probably have a good shot at winning it. Fabio Silva at Monaco in Ligue 1, so I feel he would want to come to us, and he wouldn't be crazy money. And there we go. Deal done. He is looking great in that Man United kit. And new number 10, apparently. You'll be surprised about this. Rasmus Højlund plus 30 million. Yes, get rid of Rasmus. But this is the team I am trusting to get us back in the Champions League and to win that Conference League. Can it do it? It is looking very strong. I just have a feeling that Silva is going to score a ton of goals. He just looks like he's going to do it. Okay, it's mid-season. We are in a Carabao Cup semi-final again, but the league, we are second. We're in a title race despite losing 4 games. And the Conference League, we're top of the league, as you would expect. I tell you what, there's some actual decent sides of this competition. Come on, we have to be winning it. How is Silva doing? Is he scoring the goals? 17 in 24 with 2 assists. That is actually okay. That's pretty good. But Cunha is absolutely cooking. Welcome back to Man United. And Barco, of course, backing the most assists. That's what you'd expect. Inacio now 91 overall. Wait a second. Trafford has gone up by 3. That is big. We don't actually have to win the Premier League to complete this challenge, but you know what? We're going to back Ruben Amorim, and we're going to give him a signing in January. I say that, I forget we don't actually have a whole lot of money. I don't know if I'm actually helping Amorim here or not. I've brought in Baumerin, have you say his name, great young CDM, but Ugade's going the other way, plus 51 million. I guess that's a bit of an upgrade. He's younger and he actually has potential. Ugade just stopped growing. But if Amarin manages to win the league with this squad over City, that would be insane. Conference League first leg, round of 16, a 3-1 win. Is 3-1 strong enough? I mean, I'm just scared of going out this competition. We are going to sim the second leg. We're at home. Okay, it's fun. I think we're just going to cruise to the final here. What a final now, and we have Lask, and we have 3 players who are unavailable. Still, I think we're going to win. Oh, wow, we do. 4-0. Now the second leg away. 3-0. 7-0 in aggregate. And we haven't fallen off the title race. With 6 games to play, we are joint top of the league with Liverpool. Semi-final, we're playing someone called Victoria. Don't know how good she is. Oh, apparently pretty good. We lose 2-1. Not even Victoria, it's Victoria. It might actually be time to panic. We have 4 unavailable players here. Our best defender, our striker, so we have to play this guy, who's 77 overall. And also Zerski's gone. But what we're going to do here is we're actually just going to play Cunha at top, bring in Mason Mount. This Mason Mount, I'm not getting near him. Nice pass. Cunha, the shot. Oh, top corner. There we go. 2-2. Probably shouldn't be celebrating. Get the ball. Costa, oh, just before the break, it's 3-2. This side is actually quite good. Marco, nice tackle. Ahmad, look for Cunha. Nice touch. It's through. The shot. It's scored again. It's 3-3 Man United. Get the ball. Come on. Oh, it's going to extra time. Can you believe that? Kobe Mainu. Come on, Cunha. We'll slip him the ball. He should be onside. He is. Surely this is it. Cunha with the power shot. We are in the lead. 4-3. Manchester United. Amarin's amongst the celebrations. That should be us in the final. That is how the game ends. The side we have in the final is Olympique Marseille. So with one last game to play in the Premier League, we have 3rd place. We could get 2nd, but we've bottled the lead. Final game is against Forest, and we win 3-1. I should have probably rested, because only 2 days later is the final, but the fitness seems to be fine with everyone. We have our main guy, Silva, for this game. Big chance to tick off another European trophy. Here's Cunha, our Mainu. Oh, look at that run there from Silva. He's through. Can he finish it? Oh, that's tidy, that is. It's 1-0 United. Fabio Silva to Mainu. We've got a run from Silva. We go back to Cunha. He pulls that back. Go on, Zaski. Make that run. Nice ball. The header. It's 2-0 United. What a way to start this final. Kind of amazing. We've just scored a header in FC 25. Joshua Zaski now. Twisting, turning. Mainu. Silva. Turning. Slots it. 3-0. Before halftime, this is a Champions League quality squad playing in the Conference League. It's full time. The Conference League is ours. The leg to lift it. We should be this happy to win the Conference League. This club has now won all 3 competitions, but Ruben Amorim has not. So we still have the Champions League left. But man, we threw everything at trying to win this thing. This season, Cunha got 43 goals, 16 assists. He did even better than Liam Delap. Can you believe it? This guy's unbelievable. 36 for Silva and 48, and he had a fairly big injury. That's pretty good as well. Season 6 starts in Mazawi leave the club for Chelsea, and also Joshua Zatsky leaving for Arsenal for 39 million. And our first signing is to directly replace Zatsky with Rodrigo Mora from Barcelona, a young wonder kid. I want to look to make this side a Champions League winning side this season, so we've gone big. Amarin has signed Jeremy Frimpong for that right-hand side. Still at Leverkusen for just under 18 million. I know he's gone to Liverpool IRL, but he hasn't here, so we've signed him, and there he is in the 11. This team is so much better now. The assist machine, Barco on the left, and look, Frimpong's going to be another assist machine, surely, for us this season. We've got our striker, who scored a ton of goals in the last season, but the playmakers behind him who can also grab a goal, a great stable midfield, and the defense is very, very good, but it doesn't have the best depth. We really need to make signings there. So why not bring in a class centre-back that Amarin has used at Sporting, plus a whole lot, and he's one of the best centre-backs in the world. It's Diomande from Juve for 80 million. And guys, we're actually going to put him in the lineup, replacing De Ligt, our captain. The depth to our defense has improved a whole lot now. Can we, with this new team, really go from winning the Conference League to straight away winning the Champions League? Okay, with the end of January, and Amarin has the opportunity to play his former side, Sporting. Very different looking Sporting side. But United are top of the UCL League stage, smashing everyone, not even losing a game. So here goes his United side against his former club, and that is humiliating. 4-0 away. The form does reflect in the Premier League as we're second to Liverpool, 4 points behind them, which is not great. I thought it'd be top of the league. Of course, the league we do want to win also. Oh my goodness, Silva is carrying this side again. 34 goals in 39. Could we have signed a better striker, honestly? Cunya's stats amazing. Kobe Mainu, that's insane. And 14 goals, 10 assists. Ahmad is very respectable. At the end of January, very disappointed with the numbers of Frimpong, actually. And what the heck is he wearing on his feet? We have been drawn with Napoli in the round of 16. Here's a big challenge on the biggest of stages. Mainu's been out with the same injury for a while now, so he won't be starting. First leg, here we go, a 2-1 win. Do have the advantage. Guys, for the second leg, our best player Silva is out with a suspension. That is massive and could actually decide this tie because we're now playing this guy. But how much more exciting is this team now? Okay, what is going on with Frimpong's feet? There's clearly something very wrong going on with the mods, but here he is on the ball. Frimpong makes a nice pass to Amad Diallo. Can he get that to Wheatley? In behind, the shot, and there is the goal. I doubted him, but he's now scored a goal. I guess actually not a bad replacement for Silva. My mods are really glitched out right now. There is no goalkeeper. He's there. You just can't see him. How the heck has that happened? What a save. Frimpong and his shoes, boots, whatever they are, out wide for Cunha. There's no way he's injured. Don't bottle this one. There we go. Wheatley with his second, and that should be the tie complete. In fact, I'm so confident we're going to sim to the end and we do win 5-2 in aggregate. There's no way. Wheatley actually picked up a hat-trick. PSG now in the quarterfinal. Mainu still out, but this time Cunha to a suspension. So big opportunity for the young superstar Mora. Let's hope it's good. I want to see more of him. It's a 3-3 draw. So the second leg is on the way, and straight away, Endrick in behind. Great block there. Here's Ahmad on the ball. PSG so far seem good, so we need to take advantage of these chances. Job out wide for Cunha. Hits it. Rebound. That's a body block, but it's still in. It's Mateus Cunha who gets the goal. United in the lead. Pretty sure our player on this rebound just got completely blocked. He did. I don't know if that's a foul, though. Doesn't really matter. 1-0. The season's number 7. Keeping the ball nicely. No real chance to pass. Silva. Good touch. He turns the shot, and that is 2. Who go lead in Paris? This guy reminds me of Eddie Cavani with his hair. And with that finishing. Miley. Openda. Endrick. That is a goal back, Paris. Not really what we wanted, as Paris are now back in this. Getting another goal here would make this game a lot more comfortable. Frimpong, he finds Cunha. Cunha now into the box. Tight angle, but goes to hit one. And there it is. Manchester United. Mateus Cunha sending them into a semi-final. And that sees us now face Juventus in the next round. Guys, this is a great opportunity to win this competition because the other tie is Dortmund and Rangers. And of all 4 teams, we definitely have the best history in this competition. Juve first leg, definitely a beatable side. Same system as us, though. Fully fit side. Can Amorim's men get 1 foot in that final? And we've just lost 2-0. At Old Trafford as well. I don't believe it. Rangers have 1 foot in the final. And Juventus. We have a lot of work to do in that second leg. I want to see our front 3 absolutely cook in this game. Just take a look at their goal contributions. They cannot stop scoring. And if it's any game to perform in, it sure is this one. Here is Cunha. That's a nice ball there to Ahmad. Can Silva make that run? We want to get it to him. In behind now. Here is Silva. Compose, and there's the finish. He is onside, and that is the early goal. That goal is very important if we want to build momentum. Here's Vlahovic. Come on, let's not let them score. Mainu, Cunha, nice header. Here's Frimpong now into the box. Jeremy Frimpong! It's 2-2, just like that. What a massive goal for him. But more so, what a massive goal for us. It is now level. We are back into this competition. Finds Frimpong, who's going to find Silva again, who finds Amad Diallo. To finish this off, it's 3-2 United with 10 minutes to go, and that could be the goal that puts us in a Champions League final. Twisting, turning. Look at this dribbling. Now Diallo, he goes down. Surely that's a pen. Referee says no, but that is us in a Champions League final. This surely would make Ruben Amorim a success at Manchester United. Dortmund is the team we play as they beat Rangers. In fact, with an FA Cup final versus Chelsea, we have a treble opportunity. Okay, guys, we have a bit of a problem in this one. Madueke is invisible. That's a half tackle. I don't know where he is. Why is my goalkeeper invisible as well? What's going on? Obama's Harry Potter, and it's wearing Nike Air Force or something. We win this. We really are the greatest team in the world. Mainu now in behind for Silva. Beats his man there. Here comes Silva. This is a good run. Oh, that's the shot. That's 1-1. Man United back in it. No invisible nonsense on that one. David. I don't know where Madueke is. Jonathan David. Oh, he's put it bottom corner. That surely is a late winner. No idea where the keeper would have been. So it's now or never. It's either we score an equalizer here, or you can say goodbye to the treble and the FA Cup for this season at least. We've got Frimpong here in a decent position. Look at him go. Frimpong to go the way. Jeremy Frimpong has absolutely bottled it. I do not believe it. You can run and dribble, but he can't hit a boat to the water. So congratulations to Chelsea, or should I say Invisible FC? I guess they were Invisible FC before Daddy Abramovich bought them. But straight into another one, Liverpool at Anfield. Take a look at the table. If we win this game, we win the Premier League. The treble may be gone, but we could win a double. The goalkeeper's disappeared again. I do not believe it. Curtis Jones, what a last-ditch tackle that was. Frimpong, nice ball to Mainu there. Now look at Mateus Cunha. It's 1-0 United. We get the advantage before the half ends. That could be the league title. Second half now, and here's Barco. Can we make that advantage? 2 goals. Back post. It is. It's Mateus Cunha again. 2-0 United. Oh, Mainu. That's so clean. Can he do it again? It's Kobe Mainu! It's finished it, surely there's the title for Manchester United, who's been dreaming of this since a young boy, and he's just sealed the deal at Anfield there. What a goal that is! And that is full time. We can celebrate. And there it is, after the final game of the season. Mateus Cunha, what's he pointing at? That is the Premier League. But we haven't actually made Manchester United the world's best team yet. We need to get our hands on that Champions League versus Dortmund. And you'll never guess what? If Silva gets a brace in this game, he gets 50 goals this season, which is insane. And these crazy numbers from Cunha and Ahmad are just insane. Bit of an advantage for Dortmund as they are playing at their home ground here. Is there any Harry Potter business going on? There is! There's no goalkeeper. Luckily, though, I can see all their players. That's a ball there for Silva. One touch, one finish, but straight down the middle. Wow, what a goal there. The invisible man couldn't stop that one. Nemacha makes it 1-0 Dortmund. They lead in the final. Here's Frimpong. Yes, that's a great opportunity there for Cunha. One touch, and then the finish. Rebound Silva. It's level in the final, 1-1. Not the prettiest of goals, but the striker was in the right place at the right time. Mateus Cunha, how long do we have left? Is that onside? Silva's through. Big chance here. Fake shot inside. Smashes in near post. It's 2-1 Man United. With 10 minutes to play, we lead in the Champions League final. This could be Ruben Amorim making Manchester United the world's best team. Get that ball out. Referee blow it. It is official. There it is. The red and white stripes on the trophy. Ruben Amorim, he should be lifting this. He's made Manchester United the world's best team. It is complete. We've won the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, and the Premier League. This video is all over the place. I really hope it comes out not horrible. But if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, turn the bell on. We're close to 100k subscribers now. And if you want to see a better video, then click this Barcelona one right here.